Hello ladies and gents, my name is Putty and this is Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. We are in the H. Jones building for the Proving Ground. We are in the Great Lakes for this. Off screen a lot has happened. We have exited the cooling down period, which means at the end of this episode we're going to give you some national battle results. I believe we've already beaten SWF, because I believe their highest show was an 84 and we had an 85 TV show. Might be wrong. Probably not. Who knows? Joan Rodriguez, we've renegotiated her contract, and now she's a gatekeeper, so she should complain less. I also signed Christian Faith, Sarah Marie York, and Angry Gilmore, and sent them all down to developmental as trainers. They also, in my mind, are now on my booking team. Aside from that, we also renegotiated our TV deal. We're now on USA Sports 1. We are on Tuesdays on the evening. Tuesdays on the evening. I should have done Wednesday evening. Shit. Oops. No, that's held on Tuesday. Well, yeah, we're on Wednesday evening going head-to-head with American Wrestling from US Pro. Hoping for good ratings on that one. Same kind of deal we had before. Still one season though, so we got negotiations there. Pay-per-view, we've really expanded. So we have pay-per-view in the US thanks to Premier Pay TV, which is big. Then in Premier Pay Can TV, which is big in Canada. Australian Options, which is small in Australia. Riviera Pay TV, which is small in Mexico. Very small in the British Isles for UK1. And V Corp for Europe, very small. There you go. So, what are we doing for actually the Proving Ground tonight? Well, the main event is Brooke Tyler, Alicia Strong. We had Anna Garcia throughout the month say, look, Fro versus Primus, you're going to get your rematch. It's going to be last man standing at the Night of the Champions. And then Alicia said, look, I want my rematch. To which Anna said, okay, you'll get your rematch at the Proving Ground. So, that's what this match is. Anna booking Brooke to fight Alicia for the last time. Brooke over, open, called, decisive. Alicia does not complain this time. Fan-freaking-tastic. I would like Wilson to referee this match because he's the good referee. I mean, I'm not saying that Darren is the bad referee, but he's not as good as Wilson. There we go. Women's title on the line, yeah, open, called, decisive. Okay, good stuff. As for the semi-main tonight, I honestly don't know. I've got it. Dusty DuCont versus Nelson Callum in a match that's kind of Nelson's Welcome to the Jungle match. Nelson over, open, called, slow build, decisive. Dusty, you are a bastard. Here. Happy now. Nelson's super over, guys. I know he's not like a megastar or anything, but he's totally over. You guys should be treating him with a lot more respect than you are. Everyone's refusing to job to Nelson Callum. Alright, Ernest Youngman is going to have to take a loss on this show for various reasons. Mainly, I'm telling a story with him. You may notice a man in that mid-card that has not been here for a while. There is a reason for that. 20 minutes. This can be the semi-main, honestly. Depends how much protection I'm going to have to give to Ernest. No overbooking this time. Yes, he's furious. He's actually furious. Ernest getting kept strong. Ernest protected. Ernest dominate. Yeah, Ernest is not going to take this loss. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We got other people. We got other options. What about DeVille? We all love Animal. Come on. Open. Do not call it. DeVille is not ready for that. Script. Unhappy. Okay, I feel like we can fix this issue. Yes, we can. Okay. We're going to do something with that a little later. Tag teams. So we've had both of Toxic Smoothies take losses this month, which is why their momentum's down a little bit. Just so we can spread the momentum around a little. But they can take on, not Natural Storm, we will have them take on... do we want them to defend the tag titles? I think we actually do want them to defend the tag titles. I just don't want... Yeah, Disposable Heroes. Sure, why not? Disposable Heroes are actually pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, he's not, but the rest are. So let's go 20 minutes. put the tag titles on the line. I think we can probably call this with the amount of talent in there. Call it slow build, decisive, remove scripted because that was an accident. Chuck it in there. Then we want the TV title to be on the line at some point tonight. So Nigel versus a really good worker. It's actually just luck. Take out women's division. God, there's not a lot of people. Filter excellent performers. DJ Chucky D. Enhancement talent. I feel like 20 minutes is going to be way too long for DJ Chucky D. But I'm going to just chuck it in there anyway. Nigel over. There we go. Okay, we want to do the 2 World Championship contenders in matches. And we also want to do some women's stuff. So, yeah, we'll do throw over, open called, interference from Primus, not Paris, not Paris. Come on, back that up a little bit. And then Primus, world champion Primus, has a match with California Kid, 10 minutes, Primus victory. Do not make it open, just make it decisive. Interference by Fro, sure. Yes. There we go. And then after that match, Primus can cut a Menace promo. Wait a minute, there it is. Where it's Primus on Fro, because we want to try and keep Primus over, because he is going to be very difficult to keep over. So we're going to work really hard on that before a pre-match singles entrance from Nigel. I believe Nigel's entrance theme would be "Don't Stop Believing," for those wondering. Then we'll have a Dusty DuCont Marshall promo. Marshall and Dusty in a 6 minutes, sure. I mean, that shouldn't outshine the match. Shouldn't being the key word there. Entrances for both girls, I feel. Starting with, obviously, the main girl, Alicia Strong, because she's the challenger. And then, entrance for the champ. The champ is here. Brooke Tyler. No, the champ is not here. The champ is Fro. Oh, we've also got... we've got 6 minutes. So we either do 4-minute women's matches, or we don't do women's matches. Oh god, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, we either do 4 minutes women's matches, or we don't do women's matches. So I feel like we should do 4-minute women's matches. I'm sorry, girls. I know this is very, very wrong of me. You're just being thrown into random-ass matches on the mid-card. Oh, I'm about to sneeze again. I'll hold it in for as long as possible. Oh no. Also, isn't Duran really over? I don't know, she's not quite really over, but she is over. I wonder if this time Joanne will not pitch a fit. Oh, she won't. That's like gatekeeper contract for you. We can cut 2 minutes off of something. We'll cut 2 minutes. We cut this down to 16, and we should be able to make the women's matches. Oh no. I was about to say make the women's matches reasonable. There's still 6 minutes. That's not too bad. All right, let's get rolling. 80B with a match involving the Disposable Heroes. Good stuff. Toxic Smoothies defeat Disposable Heroes. Make defense number 5 of their tag team titles. For sure defeating Matt Riviera, 85B+, well and Fro. Then B- as Electric Dreamer defeats Kinya Mushishibu. And Francisca Duran defeating Joanne Rodriguez gets a 78B. Ernest Youngman gets defeated by Animal DeVille. Primus Allen defeating California Kid, and then his promo gets a 99A star. Nigel enters. The match gets a D41 because it was too long regarding who was involved. 85 promo from Dusty. Semi-main event. Gets a 75 B-. Oh god. Dusty DuCont was visibly tiring towards the end. Alicia Strong, 86 for entrance. 88 entrance for Brooke. And the match itself, and a match that had excellent in-ring action and great heat from the audience. Brooke Tyler defeated Alicia Strong in 10 minutes and 12 seconds by submission with a Brooke Breaker. Brooke Tyler makes defense number 3 of her MAW Women's title. 98 star. Frickin' brilliant. Negatives, poor gimmicks. 92A. Increased our pop in 32 regions. and gives us a reasonable chance, of finishing higher in the national battles than you might have originally thought. Alright, hugs with all the girls, because they did well tonight, except for Joanne, who did do well, but this is just to keep her pleased. Because she's pissed. Maybe she'll go down to minor morale issues after that hug. Who knows, am I right? Oh, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Okay, unread emails. Hey, Improving Ground has gone up to above average now. AAA have made a contract offer to Lauren, so that's fine. I'm hoping this buy rate actually hits 3 or higher. 2.75. Okay, that's not too bad. We've got enough contracts with pay-per-view companies. I was actually expecting more from that, but oh well. Pay-per-view revenue almost doubled, if that's any consolation, which it most certainly is. Remy Honeyman? Yeah, I'll totally keep Remy. What are you on about? I don't know why I even considered letting him go. Alright. Let's see here. Is there anybody else I need to negotiate with? No. Not yet, anyway. December usually brings a lot of contract negotiations with it. Hey, look, it's the Welsh Warrior. Red Dragon Ian Davis. From the Valleys. I imagine he isn't actually from the Valleys. Or maybe he is. He looks like a North Walian. To me. I know there are like 3 Welsh people in the... Oh, like 3 like properly Welsh people in the game, and then there's Lauren Easter, who's like a little bit Welsh. Lauren Easter is like... what is it? Is it Brazilian? No, it's it's Mexican, Brazilian, Welsh, right? Or I can't remember. Oh, it's Monday? It is Monday. Alright, big thing though is national battles. We finished first! Yes! Which knocks our momentum up a little bit. We're now second in the world, by the way. God damn, how does that work? Pop, I think, might have gotten an increase from that. But more importantly, damn it, they're not quite cult yet. That was a huge knock. Holy shit, they just got wrecked. They just got destroyed. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit. Okay. If they lose one more national battle, they're cult. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. They didn't take us a little. That's good news, actually, because it means that if we finish second in the national battles, we won't take a hit either. Oh, SWF are gone though. That is nasty. If we beat them one more time, and considering we're running Fro Primus next month, we have a decent chance of beating them. Alright, first refusal for Frank Freebush. Will it piss off Sam to hire him? It will not. How good are you then? Not very. Sam, have you given up your passion of not allowing me to hire anyone who's shit? You have. All you care about these days is safety. Which reminds... Oh, yeah, but these aren't really a problem anymore. I don't think I'll sign Frank Freebush, though. I don't know, it's something where it's like, he's not going to cost that much to sign to a dev deal, and if I don't sign him to a dev deal, he'll probably never get hired by any other company. So it's like, I might as well sign him, because it's like, we bring him in for a year, we teach him a couple basics, then he goes off and does his own thing, and that'd be cool. There's one more guy out there, who's working and stuff. Finished first. Demelza Wade is getting... I'm sure she works for Queens of American Wrestling right now. That's good. She's old, but she's working the indie scene again, which is always fun. Nobody in dev is coming up. I had a look at the start of the year. It's like, nope, you guys are going to either stay in dev forever or be released eventually. Probably the latter. Good. You've actually done okay this month. Keep using you. Hopefully you don't go down below an A. That'd be great. You probably will, but I still have faith. You're getting back up there, which is good. You'll probably get knocked right back down again at the end of the month, but oh well. You've dropped, which is very worrying, because it makes me think your pop cap is below a B, which is annoying. Oh, I put in new pictures for certain people. I didn't get them, I just changed them. They were already in my pack. Anybody to talk about? Not really. How's Alicia doing after another loss? Yep, she's dropped again. But that's fine. How's Brooke doing after that amazing win? Is she anywhere? She's probably yeah. Nope, she's about where she was at the end of last month. I mean, she's up a little bit. But yeah, she's doing fine, as you can expect. Yeah. Joanne's still in time decline. I might send her down to dev. Like, that's the thing. Maybe I'll send Brooke down to dev. Maybe. Not sure yet. Not sure yet on that one. Yeah, Nelson Callum is here. I know you probably noticed, but don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with him yet. He's good. Despite the poor performance he just had, he is good. So, I don't really know how I'm going to deal with him. He's certainly one to look out for, though. And he's up to C's now, which is good. Always something you like to see. Ha ha ha! Get it? Like to see? Ha ha ha! It's funny because he's got C's. Johan Rodriguez is probably down to B's. She is. That is a stark drop. Hopefully Francisca is starting to rise. B minuses would be nice. C pluses works. Yeah, it's just about getting those. People like Francisca and Electric Dreamer, those are the two that we kind of needed to get. Because look at those skills for Electric Dreamer. She's just perfect. And that star quality and charisma and the top row is enough to make me think she's a star. But it's just all about consolidating that pop. And obviously, you got the tag champs who are doing pretty well with it for themselves. Largely at C pluses. Okay, so I should probably reveal my plan for Ernest Youngman. He's been taking a lot of losses this month, and we're actually going to have him... I'm stealing this idea partially from a diary I read on the Grey Dog Forum. Sorry, I can't remember who wrote it, but it's called Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Territories, I think it is. And it was this territories-based kind of thing. And we're turning Ernest Youngman. We're using Citizen X to turn him face. Break off the Team Chaos team. And we're going to turn Ernest Youngman into Citizen Y. And we're going to have that as his, as his gimmick, basically, as a face. Which he can play a face, it's just not as good as his heel. So, that's what we're kind of doing. I'm actually going to start turning him. He'll probably turn at the, at Night of the Champions. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Our first national battle was a huge success. We're now the second biggest company in the world. Man, started from the bottom, now we here. It's just amazing. I didn't even, it didn't sink in until I just said we were the second biggest company in the world, but boy, we made it. We made it. And once SWF dropped the cult, they're gonna have some problems on their hands. That's for sure. That is for sure. Yep. Oh god, wait a minute. TCW pay-per-view. Oh god, this TCW pay-per-view didn't do too well. They did sell out a 50,000 building in Montreal, though. Good god, TCW. Anyway, in the next episode, I'll get to show you my TV ratings from this month, because it'll be our first month on the new TV deal. These were our last ratings from, oh. No, we can't actually show them. We had some decent last ratings with Pop, but we've moved on. I like this new deal with USA Sports. It is on Wednesdays. We're going head-to-head with US Pro. Can we beat them in the ratings? Probably, since we almost beat them on Pop. But, hey, show me Wednesday nights. This is the Wednesday nights, by the way. This is not a bad one. Like, if you were a smark at this time, and you were like, okay, I'm gonna watch that shitty US Pro show, but then... Or, actually, you probably wouldn't watch US Pro because MAW was on, but you'd watch Lords of the Ring, because you stream it online. Of course you would. No, that would be later in the afternoon. So you'd probably watch Oli, and then you'd watch Maw. No, yeah, you'd watch Oli, then you'd watch Maw, then you'd watch North of the Border, then you'd watch Lords of the Ring to close out your night. It's pretty awesome. I guess you wouldn't watch Oli because it's on then for Americans. Maybe you would, though. Maybe you'd stream it from Mexico. That'd be a good night, though. Oli, Maw, North of the Border, Lords of the Ring. Yeah, that's 4-5 hours of pro-graps. Great quality pro-graps. Although North of the Border is not what it used to be. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time for another pay-per-view. Can we go the distance? I believe we're looking for 6 straight pay-per-views with A-star main events. I might be wrong on that one, but here's hoping, eh? I'll see you guys then.